I believe we had Garmin off sides.
Shellnut called the snap, and
Garmin jumped off sides. He didn't time his splits very well.
It looked like he tried to hold up, but it may have just stepped just a bit over. So neutral zone infraction. It's going to move them up 5.
So they get 5 back of the penalty of half the distance. Still going to be shy of the original line of scrimmage.
Take it back to first and 10.
Okay. I guess it didn't.
Well, it was first and 15, so.
Thought it was first and 17, my error.
Sheldon under center, 27 seconds to go here in the first. Looking to pass, throws it out there and overthrows his receiver. It's going to be incomplete. Pass intended on the play for number 17, Dalton Sheldon, trying to throw to his brother. Now, you wonder how many times
who's going to blame who?
Well, how many times have they thrown that pass to each other in the yard?
Absolutely.
Off, you know?
Going to bring up second down and 10 as the never-ending first quarter continues on.
21 seconds. Clock stops on the incompletion. Second and 10.
30 minutes to play, 12. Vandiver brings them back up to the line of scrimmage.
So Shellnut under center. He's got the that wishbone set.
Trying to almost stepped across the line as Masters and Garmin tried to blitz.
And immediately caught was the fullback. He was caught by Jared Martin, who tackles him and picks him back up. No gain on the play. That was number 25, Tanner Underwood.
Good sportsmanship
Jared
there.
Caught him, put him down, and picked him right back up. And,
right.
You know, it's been said Jared will bear hug guys that he's playing against and pick them up and put them back on the field, and that's a big dude to get bear hugged by.
Hey.
Finally, the first quarter comes to an end.
Pretty interesting. 7-7 is the score.
We'll be right back to Rhodes Field here in Siloam. It's BCA football on HearTheGame.com.
I've got to take the kids to practice. The garden needs weeding.
I have to take the dog to the vet.
Maybe I'll do it next week. Next week. Next week.
1 out of every 8 U.S. women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. What's your excuse for putting off your mammogram? This simple, painless exam can make the difference between living and dying. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. All month long, we're offering our Pink Ribbon Special. Mammograms for just $75. Now that taking care of your breast health is easier and more affordable than ever, there's really no excuse. In addition to our Monday through Friday appointment times, we're also offering Saturday appointments on October 6th and 20th. Call now to reserve your slot. Call 770-868-5173 to schedule your mammogram at this special rate for any date in October. That's 770-868-5173. Women's Pavilion at Bureau Regional Medical Center. Because your breast health is nothing to put off.
Rhodes Field in Siloam on the campus of Nathaniel Green Academy is where we are. Josh Willard, Dave Willard in the box.
And the never-ending quarter has come to an end.
What I like about this now is they're closer to us, and it's brighter on this side of the field. So spotting will be a little bit easier this side.
Well, there is a light out there, isn't there?
Yeah, there's one light down up there. But
no
that's
wonder
okay.
I couldn't see the sideline marker.
Well, you're getting old, too.
Well, yeah.
7-7, it's a tie ball game here as the second quarter starts. We flip sides of the field. Nathaniel Green moving from left to right. Still in all green.
Yeah, they didn't change
they didn't change
the
jerseys.
quarter.
Sheldon under center, tosses to the right. That's Underwood. Underwood gets to 20, and he's going to be brought down right there by Dakota Parton, and it's going to be a first down.
Chandler Carmen tried to get over there and tripped and fell.
Gain all the way out to the 26, 27
Very
yard
nice
line.
end-around sweep.
27-yard line. First down, Patriots.
So it's going to be a Nathaniel Green first down.
Dakota Parton, a little ginger over here on the sidelines.
Well, he's smaller than, well, actually not really. He was about the same size as the ball carrier, but he rode him to the ground. So Shellnut going to come up under center in the wishbone. He's got 2 sets behind him. Gives to the second. That's 22. That's Hunter Lord, left side, and he's going to be brought down there. That's
right at the line of scrimmage.
That's Chandler Garmin on the tackle.
Give him a yard and a half.
11:20 to play. 7-7 tie. Nathaniel Green fighting tooth and nail. A drive that looked like it had stalled is revived for the Patriots.
Yeah, that was a nice end-around sweep run earlier.
Get them off a third down. So here we go, Shelnutt back under center. This time they're going to the I for him. Get a single wing to his right. Snap. Out there to Underwood. He was held up by Masters, and P.J. Klein finished it off. Excellent tackle on the play. You could hear the pop.
For a loss there.
And I'm telling you,
Masters was almost there to take the pitch.
You know, I've seen almost the entire region now, and you can call me a homer, but I think P.J. Klein is the hardest hitting kid in the region.
He does make his presence known, as the sophomore will hopefully only get stronger as his career goes on here at Bethlehem.
Nice to have Officer Schwebel back on the defensive line. The one-game suspension. And what really hurts is going back and looking at the film, he was really abused with some of the plays. And really, you feel for him, but you still can't throw the punch. So
that's correct.
Wishbone formation. Shelnutt under center. He's going to give on the Sally. Nice little end around, but we snuff it out. Chandler Garmin on the tackle. I'm sorry, that was Jared Martin on the tackle. He's a little bit. I knew it looked a little big.
It was a little thick for Chandler.
Brings him down. That's going to bring up fourth and about 17 yards, so they're going to probably kick it away. But their punter is their quarterback, so you never know.
That's right, you never know. Of course, now his last punting effort was, 52 yards? P.J. Klein back to receive. There's the punt. It's going to go back.
There's going to be a flag. We're going to have 12 men on the field.
And who would that be on? The Knights?
Maybe not.
Well, let's see what the flag is.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Illegal shift on the Patriots.
What
so
did they?
I was wrong. I thought I counted 12. That was my fault.
Maybe it was that shifting player that threw you off.
There was a lot of motion before the play.
There was indeed, but I'm still not sure what the shift was. I glanced back here at Klein, who was backing up.
Penalty is against your Patriots.
The question is, do we back him up and kick again, or do we just take it right there where it rolled out of bounds on the 49-yard line? Looks like we're going to take it on the 49. We're going to
take it on the 49. Midfield here. Ball will be 1st and 10. Knights ball just inside of the Patriots field.
49-yard line.
Or is it just in
our
49?
It is illegal shift. The penalty is decline. We take over on our own 49-yard line.
So it is the 49 of the Knights.
It is.
I was looking at Klein backing up, then I looked back down to the left, so I didn't see where the ball rolled out of bounds at.
So about a 32-yard punt there for Shelnutt.
Looks like PJ is going to come in as quarterback.
Give Chandler a rest. Twins right, Klein in the backfield. Got to get used to saying that. PJ looking to pass, throws it out for Masters. Matt catches and brought down for a 4-yard loss. Back to the 40. Well, a 3-yard loss. Yeah, it's just inside just outside the 45-yard line.
Second down, 13.
Bring up 2nd and 13, 14 yards. One of the two.
PJ Klein's got a very nice touch on his passes.
8:57. He's a great looking quarterback. So big things for the future. Klein in the backfield, snap, looking to pass. Going to throw it out there. Caught Fincher. And he's fighting his way up the far sideline. There's going to be a flag.
A flag from way back, so that's probably...
It looks probably a face mask is
possibly.
what I'm thinking.
Either that or an illegal use of hands. We'll see what we call here. Klein, also a multi-talented athlete. He plays baseball as well. Did not play for BCA last year.
No, he played for Appalachia, but he grew up at BCA, so, coming home, essentially. Personal foul. It's going to be a face mask against the Knights. Okay. Wow, I did not expect that one.
Now, that's an interesting...
I guess they're going to call it on Fincher.
No, I don't think it was Fincher.
I don't know who
the
else
flag
it could have
came
been.
through further away.
Yeah, but it was thrown right at the play, so it's going to back them all the way up. Going to end up being a loss of 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 20. Did they stay with Klein?
Second down, 20.
Appears that Klein is not in as quarterback.
No, he is.
Well, Garmin's
on the sideline.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at Masters. See, Garmin and Masters wear the towel in the same location. There ought to be a rule against that.
Klein, which wins was right, puts Danny in motion. Puts Kevin in motion. PJ in trouble, and he's just going to throw it down. That's close to grounding.
Yeah, it sure was, although Masters was there.
Oh, okay. So he was throwing it at Masters and ground. And so no grounding, but it was close.
Yeah.
16-0 Clark Central leads Winder Barrow.
Ball away, and it'll bring up third down.
Anything from the Chi?
No. Do they ever send updates? John's broadcasting tonight, though, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 20. Klein in the shotgun. Snap. Going to run to his right. Now, he has got speed. He's got the corner. He's going to fight his way forward to the 46-yard line where he's knocked out of bounds.
Bring up 4th and 11 at least.
They spot it back to the 44, so it's going to be back to where we were a few minutes ago before the penalty.
4th and 15.
So you'll see Masters get a chance to punt here.
Going back deep for the Patriots is Tal Underwood.
It's their running back. 8:30 to play here.
Masters is ready.
Penalty flag hurts. Snap. Here's the kick. Puts boot into it. Good kick.
Very nice kick.
It's going to take a
Patriot
Nathaniel Green bounce. It's going to be snapped dead on the 26. So with 8:20 to play, we're still tied up at 7. We'll be right back. It's BCA football on HearTheGame.com.
Solid Security Services has built their company on biblical qualities like trust, integrity, and service. Technicians with Solid Security Services have years of experience in both personal and commercial accounts. Companies as big as Regal Cinemas and people like your next-door neighbor trust Solid Security Services for their home security and locksmithing needs. Visit their website now at solidsecurityservices.net or pick up the phone and call 770-733-5853.
Nathaniel Green moving from left to right. Ball's on the 26, 1st and 10. Shauna under center. Snap. Give out the towel on the sweep. Morgan breaks through. Backfield locks him up with P.J. Klein finishing there on the 20.
I think he may have injured his shoulder.
He's slow to get up. Not really favoring the shoulder too much, so that's good. He'll shake that off.
Yeah, the way he grabbed him with his arm, it looked like he may have pushed the shoulder a little bit. He's stretching, bending. I think he's going to work through it. Brings up 2nd and 15.
Sheldon's going to bring him to the center in the I form this time.
7:40. Clock
Sheldon rolling to his left. It's a pass all the way, and it's going to be caught. He's going to fall down on the 23-yard line. Chandler picks him up. A gain of about 2.
Hunter Lord on the catch, freshman.
He just kind of fell down as soon as it
He
caught.
did.
Third down, around 14 remaining.
7-18. Line of gains all the way out here at the 37-yard line, 38.
Already this quarter working much faster than the never-ending first quarter.
Well, you got to think
35 minutes for the first quarter.
In the first quarter alone, we had 8
a couple
penalties.
of different turnovers and several penalties.
Sheldon under center in the bone. Gives to the fullback. He's going to be brought down immediately at the line of scrimmage. So that's one thing that I said we had to fix, and we've fixed it.
Done that.
The fullback dive has gotten them nowhere. So that's going to bring up 4th and 14, and you expect to see a punt again.
I assume Coach Garmin will mention the sweep coverage.
So that's
at halftime meeting.
That's the second 3-and-out in a row, and you'd like to see your defense forcing those 3-and-outs.
Absolutely.
So PJ he's playing short.
Now
Sheldon is in the kick. So he's going to back up.
Want to make sure you wanted to commit first, I guess.
Yeah, but you still got your quarterback, and I'm sure he's got a rocket arm. So kick is going to bounce on the 44. PJ's going to take it on the 40.
Nice little stiff arm.
40, 45, 50, 45,
Look at
40,
him go.
35, 30.
Flag.
check
come
the
back.
penalty flag. P.J. Klein just walked into the end zone, checked the flag on the far side.
Takes the ball from the 38-yard line of the Knights all the way into the end zone, but there was